sugar plums. Got my coffee. Anyway, I thought today I would do a general chit chat. Just general. And what's going on at the moment, I'll tell you. The garden is as beautiful as it has been and as beautiful as it is. I feel that, it's going over. And when it goes over, I have to, prepare for the spring, get all the stuff, cut down and tidied up. Now, I've wanted, as you know, I did a video recently of my trying to cut the ivy off that chimney on the old wash house. And because I couldn't get the handyman, because honestly, we've got two handymen. One of them, they're both pretty good, but it's getting them because they're one-man bands. They're just on their own, and they've got so many customers that they're all trying to juggle all the customers around, and therefore you never seem to get them. So you can't get them. You just can't get them. So anyway, so what I wanted to do was we've got 4 sets of steps from the ground level to the garden level, and it's getting, for me, and my husband as well, it's getting a little bit dangerous. There's nothing at all to hang on to as you're going up and down the steps, and the winter's coming along and it's going to be slippy. I always put sand on the steps. I get sand delivered in bags, and I always sprinkle it on the steps every few days, so that we don't slip. Because I'll tell you, I've had some really bad falls in this garden. I'm getting a lot older now, so it's getting a bit touchy. But anyway, don't want to moan too much. But so we've got 4 sets of steps, and 2 of them we use. One of them we use a lot. One of them is by the pond. This is the pond outside, and the other one is up to my husband. Big wide steps up to my husband's workshop. So they're the priority. The other 2 sets of steps I can live with. I just won't use in the winter because I've come a cropper on one of those. When the steps get green mold on them, and it's slippy as anything, like that. So I stepped down, and I went like that on my back, and I hit my back on one of the steps, and it was really painful. It's lucky I didn't break my back. But anyway, I didn't. So this is what we want to do. So we managed to get one of the handymen, and he is going to come on Thursday, so I'm excited about that. He's coming on Thursday to put in 2 sets of steps and to paint my husband's workshop with a clear coat of wood preserver. So we'll get those 2 things done. And then I've got some trees. I've got some big trees, 2 of them. One at the front and one at the back. The back one is big cherry. And they've both got some big branches that need to come off because they're overhanging the house. And this one at the front here, it's stopping this solar panel from charging on the door camera. We've got a solar panel camera at the front, and it's absolutely brilliant. Hang on, my potatoes are boiling, so I put some nice Cornish potatoes on, and they're boiling, so I've just turned them down. I'm excited about that because we've got him for the whole day. So he's going to put in 2 sets of handrails on the stairs, the steps that I use at the back all the time. He's going to put 1 handrail across, and put the big posts in, and cement it in, and do the proper, a proper job. And on my husband's, what I call my husband's steps, the steps that go up to his workshop, he's going to put 1 either side, a handrail either side, wide steps they are. And I'll show you when he's done them, obviously. And I'm going to do them. I'm going to paint them in wood, like a wood stain, forest green. I'm going to use like the ones on my studio steps. So let me think. We've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got. So one of the steps to my studio, they're nice wide steps, and they've got a handrail either side, really big, sturdy, chunky one. And I painted those forest green recently, and they look lovely. I don't think I showed them to you, but anyway, they do look nice. I love that forest green, and was toying with the idea of doing my, painting my cabin, my lovely. Well, it always reminds me of Hansel and Gretel sort of cabin, my art cabin. And I was toying with forest green, matte, stain, or, that lovely, well, actually the doors are painted like it. It's like, it's called rosemary, I think, and it's a proper paint. It's not a stain. It's a proper satin paint, and I think it's called rosemary, and it's sort of like a beautiful pale sagey green. Yeah, sage green. Now I'm toying between the sagey green and the forest green for my cabin. I don't know, but anyway, I like both, you see, but anyway, doesn't matter. So these steps, he will put the steps, sorry, the the rails beside the steps, the handrails, he's going to put them in. It's going to be a joint effort. He's going to put the cement posts in. My husband's going to put the handrail on top, because we have to wait for the cement to go off, obviously. And I'm going to paint them. So it's joint effort. So and I'm really looking forward to it, because I tell you what, it's very dangerous, us two going up and down those steps in the winter. There's nothing to hang on to. It's like, going up steps that's got absolutely nothing to hang on to. Going up isn't bad, it's coming down that's the problem. So anyway, so that's what I'm excited about at the minute, and I'll show you when they're done. They should be done next week. The other thing is, on Tuesday, we are going to go and meet, we're going to go to Falmouth, and we're going to go which is a lovely old port in Cornwall, and we're going to go on the train from St. Earth, which is near, sort of halfway between Hale and Penzance. So we're going on the train. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We are going to go to meet a friend of my husband's from America. He knew he's known him from a little boy, and he's married now, and him and his wife and his mother are they're going on a cruise, and they've flown over from America, Oklahoma, and they're going to Southampton, and then they're sailing from Southampton in the UK. They're sailing down the coast, and they're docking in Falmouth for the you know, for the people to have a day in Falmouth. And they're eventually going to go to Norway and Sweden, and, you know, the cruise is to Norway and Sweden, I think. So anyway, he's not seen him for years, you know, like, it's got to be 16, 17 years, because that's how long we've been married and living in England. So we're going to meet them in Falmouth and go for a meal and have a chat and do all that. And hopefully it's a nice day. So I'm looking forward to that as well. It's not every day you get to meet, you know, people from America. And tonight, although saying that, tonight we're going to talk to, we better be getting on with it as well. We're going to talk to our friends in Oklahoma via Skype or WhatsApp or one of those things. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So we keep in touch with people. So yeah, so I thought I'd just have a little chat to you. Mainly about the garden. I just put up a video that I talked, you know, showed you the plants that I got from Hale Plants. Got to go there when I've got a full battery. As a matter of fact, my husband bought me today on Amazon. He got me a battery charging pack because I was so disappointed the other day. I went to get my plants, and I really wanted to do a nice little video of just a quick shoot around, you know, of the garden centre, because it's so nice. And it was all quiet because I go at 9 o'clock in the morning, I go early, and it was all quiet and gorgeous. And whew, battery's gone. So anyway, he got me on Amazon and it's been delivered today. He got me a battery charging kit that, you know, you can just plug into your phone and it charges your battery. So that's what, you know, that's what I'll do in future. But I will go to Hale Plants because I want to get, I've just done a video about the Japanese anemones. And, you know, I had the white ones for years, big clumps of them. They look fabulous. And I keep seeing this house down the road. And they've got a big swathe of them. And they've got the three colours, you know, like the pale pink, the dark pink, and the white. And you know what? Oh my God, they look so good together. And I've been sort of looking out for them, and I thought, no, you just got to go and buy some, you know. And so I rang the garden centre, and they had some. The dark pink, they've not got the pale pink. But if they get the pale pink, I'll get those and I'll, you know, show you what they look like. Because I'll finish this off now, because we've got to go and speak to our friends in America. But I'm working now. The garden is more or less coming to an end, even though it looks lovely. You know, it's coming, it's fading. Let's put it that way, it's fading. So what I'm working on now is I'm working on growing perennials, cottage garden perennials to put in next spring, so that next summer I've got huge cottage garden, you know, beds. That's what I'm working for. Hollyhocks, the Japanese anemones, foxgloves, you know, sunflowers, all kinds of everything and anything. So that's what I'm looking for. So hope you've enjoyed a chat. I enjoy a chat. I love a chat. Anyway, so lots of love from the land of mist and legend. And I'll see you next time.